There will come a moment in your life when you realize the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to fight your battles. Nobody is going to push you past your limits. It's all on you. And in that moment, you will either break or you will become unstoppable. The world doesn't owe you anything. It won't slow down for you. It won't wait for you to feel ready. While you're hesitating, someone else is out there taking action. While you're making excuses, someone else is out there putting in the work. You have one choice: step up or stay stuck. How many days, weeks, years have you wasted waiting for the perfect moment? How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many times have you let fear stop you? This is where it ends. Right here, right now. The only way forward is through. The only way to get what you want is to demand it from yourself. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more wasting time. Excuses are the chains that keep you locked in mediocrity. They are the lies you whisper to yourself to justify staying comfortable, to justify not pushing harder, not starting today, not becoming the person you are meant to be. You tell yourself, "I don't have time. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the resources. I'll start when I'm ready." Lies. The truth? You're afraid. Afraid of failing. Afraid of what people will think. Afraid of how much effort it will take to change your life. But here's the thing. Success doesn't care about your excuses. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody owes you anything. The world doesn't wait for you to feel ready. The world moves forward whether you take action or not, and every excuse you make is just another day wasted. Look at the people who have made it. Do you think they had it easy? Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Elon Musk was laughed at for his ideas. J.K. Rowling was rejected by publishers over and over again. They had every reason to quit, every reason to make excuses. But instead, they pushed through. You say you don't have time? Make time. You say you don't have resources? Start with what you have. You say you don't know how? Learn, adapt, figure it out. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the excuse you keep telling yourself. So today, make a decision. Will you let excuses define you, or will you destroy them? Because the moment you stop making excuses, you become unstoppable. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy. It's the battlefield where success or failure is decided. Every action you take, every choice you make, stems from one source: your thoughts. And if you don't master your thoughts will master you. The difference between winners and losers: winners control their minds. Losers let fear dictate their actions. Winners acknowledge fear, but move forward anyway. Losers let failure break them. Winners let failure teach them. Losers make excuses. Winners make adjustments. The power of belief is the foundation of every great success story. Take Muhammad Ali. He didn't just train his body, he trained his mind. He didn't wait for the world to call him the greatest. He declared it himself before anyone else believed it. He repeated it so many times with so much conviction that eventually the world had no choice but to believe him. That's the secret. You must see it in your mind before it happens in your reality. But most people do the opposite. Instead of saying, "I am unstoppable," they tell themselves, "I'll never be successful. I'm not good enough. I always fail." And guess what? Their mind listens. Their subconscious absorbs every single word and turns it into their reality. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. It only responds to repetition. That means whatever you tell yourself over and over again, your mind will eventually accept as truth. Every morning, plant the right seeds. I am unstoppable. I am relentless. I refuse to quit. I am a champion. Say it like you mean it, not once, not twice, but every single day until your mind has no choice but to believe it. Your environment is either fueling your growth or poisoning your mindset. Who do you listen to? Who do you surround yourself with? If you're constantly around negativity, doubt, and excuses, you will absorb that energy. But if you surround yourself with winners, you'll start thinking differently. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt, negativity, and fear, don't be surprised when weeds take over your life. But if you plant seeds of confidence, discipline, and action, success becomes inevitable. Affirmations are powerful, but words alone won't change your life. Action does. You don't just say you're unstoppable, you prove it. You don't just think you're relentless, you show it with your discipline. When doubt creeps in, silence it with action. When fear whispers in your ear, drown it out with effort. Train your mind, control your thoughts, and you will become unstoppable. Most people fail, not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and hit. They set small goals, take small steps, and wonder why their lives don't change. Success doesn't come from average effort. It comes from massive, relentless action. Grant Cardone calls it the 10x rule. Whatever goal you set, whatever effort you think is required, multiply it by 10. Want to build a business? Work 10 times harder than you think is necessary. Want to master a skill? Put in 10 times the practice. Want to transform your life? Take 10 times the action. Most people fail because they underestimate the effort required for greatness. They stop at good enough instead of pushing to unstoppable. The difference between winners and the rest. Average people take action when they feel motivated. Winners take action regardless of how they feel. Average people wait for the right time. Winners create the right time. Massive action doesn't mean working harder for the sake of working. It means being strategic, consistent, and relentless. It means setting goals so high they scare you, then attacking them with everything you have. If you want to win, stop giving yourself a way out. The greatest warriors in history burned their boats when they reached enemy shores. Victory or death. No retreat. No excuses. You have to approach your goals the same way. No backup plan. No safety net. Either you make it happen or you die trying. When you commit at that level, when you take massive action with unshakable belief, nothing can stop you. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Go all in. 10x your effort. 10x your mindset, 10x your life. And also, most people fear failure. They see it as a sign to stop, as proof that they aren't good enough. But winners love to fail. Because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to success. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, missed over 9,000 shots in his career. He lost nearly 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. But instead of letting failure break him, he used it to get better. He said it himself, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Most people quit after their first failure. They take rejection personally. They see obstacles as signs to stop. But that's the difference between winners and everyone else. Winners don't fear failure. They study it, they embrace it, and they use it. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a test. And every loss is an opportunity to come back stronger, smarter, and more prepared. Failure is feedback. Use it to improve. When you fail, you're not losing. You're collecting data. What worked? What didn't? What needs to change? Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed 10,000 times before getting it right. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset you need. Failure is not permanent. Quitting is. Fail fast, fail forward. The faster you fail, the faster you learn. The faster you learn, the faster you succeed. Winners don't just accept failure, they seek it out. They push themselves to the edge, take risks, and step outside their comfort zones because they know that's where growth happens. So next time you fail, don't run from it. Study it, adapt, adjust. Then go again, because the only real failure is refusing to try again. No more excuses. 2025 is your year. This is your year, but only if you decide to make it yours. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. The Navy SEALs have a rule. When you think you're done, you're only at 40% of your potential. Your mind will quit long before your body does. So push harder, fight longer, never give up. Because in 5 years, you will look back at 2025. Will you look back with pride or regret? The answer depends on what you do today. So get up, get to work, be unstoppable.